We thought it would also be helpful if you could hear directly from someone who has completed the process. So I would ask if Stephanie Coyle could come forward from Adman because she entered last year's winner.
Hello everybody. So my name is Stephanie Coyle, so I'm the SHEQ Manager for Adman CPL Projects Limited. And we entered one of our employees, a guy called Liam Crossan, onto this award last year. And why did we enter it? Well, we entered it because we felt there's one way for the company to recognise their employee, and I know that probably everybody sitting in this room here has their own internal initiatives. We used to do the Good Catch Awards and so on, but this really is like an individual award for a person, so it's an award peer on peer, a company, really bright sort of award that recognises the person as having stood up and done something not always extraordinary, but something extremely well. And it could be something extraordinary as well, but what you find is that as the normal guy that's in here that is not the health and safety person, they do not maybe have health and safety qualifications behind their name, but they do know the job better than anyone, and they are doing that job every day, and it is then recognising, have I done something that's astounding. And that piece of astounding for Lee was he was dealing with a client, and it was a client's piece of ground, and the client had asked him to leave quite a substantial trench open, and Lee just thought to himself, I actually can't do this, I can't leave that sitting open. And so he did challenge, and he did say, I can't walk away from here. And it so happened that one of our colleagues, noticed what was going on and went across and spoke to Lee. But by the time he did that, Lee was already rectifying I suppose when you look at it, it was the behaviour of the client. So in recognition of that, we said it was a very brave thing to do, because everybody has a boss, and not everybody always feels that they can speak to the boss, and he did it in a very respectful way and in a nice way. So for us, that is a really good way of applying and recognising that he hasn't really done something massively big, but it was massively big for him. And in doing that as well, raised the profile for the company, where that client thought actually every worker in Adman is here to work to that health and safety standard. What sort of effect did it have then on Lee himself? So you can imagine this as a guy, as an operative on the ground. He has probably done something like this on a regular basis over the few years that he's been working with the company. Just in this case, it happened to be spotted and overheard. And for him then, that basically has raised his pride, because the awards, probably a very important thing to mention about this award is when you put that in, you're nominating that person, and you're not telling them that you've put them forward for a nominee. And the first that person will know of that nomination is basically on the quiz night. So you're really convincing them to go to a quiz, and maybe having to buy them a beer to get them there. But basically that's what you're doing. So the element of surprise, and the people are just delighted, and they stand back and they think, actually, I'm working for a really good company, and at the same time that company is watching and observing what I'm doing. And sometimes employees think that they're not valued and recognised, and this certainly helps out. And then to go back then from what effect does it have on yourselves as companies, for Adman CPL Projects, again, we have been able to use this in our tender process as well. But it's not just all about the tenders. It's for us, it is also about being able to say to our guys that are on the ground working, is that we're all extremely busy, but that doesn't mean to say that we don't know what's going on a day-to-day basis, and that we do see what's happening around us, and that sometimes, yes, it may just be a well done pat in the back, it might be a good catch award, but we are looking out for the exceptional incidents like this, and where we do see them, we will fill out that application and we will put it in. How long does it take? Yes, it takes approximately about an hour and a half, and it is truly no more than that. It's a few hundred words, but choose your words well. In addition to that, you need to make sure that you've got support and evidence for it. You can't just write something down and then there's no support for what you've done. So just make sure that you're always thinking ahead as well. Is there things that we could be putting into place that we could be doing that on? The way that we do it in Adman is that we promote this internally to the site managers and the site supervisors, and because we're promoting it to them and they're on the ground every day, they're looking around and they're gathering like a small pool of evidence, and then we will sit down and we'll look, and we might have 3, 4, maybe 5 that we think, and we will look and we'll pick maybe the best 1 or 2 out of that to put into the submission. So I would just recommend everyone, because if he's consenting, he can do this one, and that is no easy feat there to do that. Then this is a much easier one, and it is a fabulous way of recognising your employees. It really is. It makes them feel valued and gives them a much bigger sense of pride in their work, and that in itself then carries through to all their work colleagues that are with them. Well, thank you very much for listening.